Body can be seen in this picture. What?
I think not. I do not see it. Please point it out clearly. Where in the picture can one see the body of the victim?
It's time to expose the location of the body in this photograph. Is it really under the table? Oh gosh.
Am I lagging or is he lagging?
He's lagging on my end as well.
Oh no.
It's fine now. It's fine.
Hello?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay, that's fine for me.
So you said that it was crying, right? What if? Oh God! What if it was in this thing? Like it's hollow and like it was stuffed inside, like like the animatronics from FNAF.
Maybe.
Yeah, why does the one on the left have a little white box next to it, but the one on the right doesn't?
Well, it could be on just this side and it's out of frame. But you're right. That's suspicious. It's almost as if they needed to keep it extra cold.
Extra cold.
Let's try it. Take that!
The Gemini sculpture.
Yes. While it may look like the Gemini sculpture at first glance, in reality this is none other than Isaac Dover himself.
That is some Stephen King bullshit. This ice sculpture was the victim's body. But all I can see from this picture is an ice sculpture statue.
Objection! That's because a certain piece of evidence was used to conceal it.
Conceal it? Which piece of evidence did Miss Hall use to conceal the body?
The statute of limitation.
She used the book.
Did she use the fluorescent cloth? Because if you look there, there's like something draped over.
It was given to Kate. It was given to Kate. And it would end up looking like sherbet.
And there was
it's the same
There was one cloth
color?
that was always missing, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was wrapped in the cloth in the chest.
Oh!
The chocolate chest.
Take that!
This is the cloth that was covering the sculptures in the Autumn Palace.
This cloth manipulates light. With it, it's entirely possible to make something look like eyes. Isn't
That's
that
what
right,
the white
Alicia?
box is. Yes,
It's
see?
power!
When it glows red, it's like a raging inferno. And when it glows blue, you can almost feel the glittering cool ice. It's like this icing.
Overruled. The cloth will only emit light when it is attached to a special device.
Objection! Judge Courtney, look closely at the picture one more time. Beneath the Gemini case lies a box-shaped object attached to the pedestal.
This is...
A rainbow light device. Detective Gumshoe reported one in the Winter Palace.
Fragment forever, pal.
This is the device that went missing 18 years ago. Originally, it would have been attached to the cloth inside the glass case. Naturally, Miss Hall took the device with her when she moved the sculptures. By using the rainbow light device to make the fluorescent cloth glow, Mr. Dover's body was made to look like an ice sculpture.
That's ridiculous.
So then when Uncle Ray took a photo of the Winter Palace...
That's right. The body had been in front of us all along, disguised as Gemini.
Overruled. However, the body and the fluorescent cloth were both discovered in the fountain. If the ice sculpture was the body, we would have found it in the Winter Palace.
Objection! If we had found it there, her trick would have been revealed immediately. Miss Hall moved the body out of the Winter Palace to prevent us from discovering it.
Overruled. Absurd. You say she threw the body into the fountain without any of us noticing.
No, Judge Courtney. There was no need for that. She simply used the same method as before. Remember the lift trolley? She moved the body to some other room and dumped it into the stream to the fountain. Naturally, the frozen body would have sunk to the bottom of the fountain. That's why the cloth floated up first and was found by Delicia.
And eventually the body thawed out and floated to the surface.
Hold it. Monsieur Edgeworth, you truly have a gift for deductive reasoning. However, do you have any proofs that I moved the body? If you cannot prove that, then there is no way I can accept what you are saying. Wasn't there anyone who saw Miss Hall move the body?
Yes, I believe such a person exists. The answers lie in the evidence that the person gave me. And that piece of evidence will reveal the truth of Miss Hall's actions.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, are you able to prove the crime of Miss Curator?
Certainly. I have evidence that will show exactly what she did.
Then it's time we see your answer. Which piece of evidence reveals Miss Curator's actions?
Oh man, I thought we had the camera.
It's gotta be the book this time.
It's gotta be the book.
With the little cat on it? Oh my god.
Man. See, no one would ever suspect
can-
this. It's so cute. Yeah? Sorry?
The painting! Where she's pushing the cart
Oh!
with the weird stuff on top.
Oh!
The chocolates were red because she had like blood on her hand when she put it on top.
And it's blue because it's fluorescent and it's glowing.
Yep.
Yeah. And he said something about something that someone else gave him, which is the sketch. Take that.
Another sketch. Oh, it appears to have been drawn in this
Oh,
one.
she's focusing on herself.
Because I've been drawn in this one. What the hell? You drew my... Never mind.
It's accurate.
It's the left one.
Oh, why is it? I'm not gonna talk about that one.
This is bigger in real life. This is bigger in real life.
This is a sketch Larry drew of the women at the fountain patio. I would like to direct your attention to the service cart on the left side of the sketch.
Service card, what about it?
Don't you see? What transpired 18 years ago has happened again. Miss Hall was moving the body in this sketch.
No!
Hold it. Please wait. I don't see Monsieur Dover's body anywhere in that drawing. All I did was hand out chocolates to everyone.
The key detail in this sketch is the color of the tablecloth. Up until now, I thought Larry had just made a mistake.
The tablecloth. It's light blue.
It may be light blue in the sketch, but no blue tablecloth exists in this mansion. Perhaps it's light blue because the body was hidden, still glowing, underneath the tablecloth.
What? But the lift trolley is rectangular in the sketch. Whoosh! If she just placed the body in the lift trolley, we would have noticed it immediately.
Objection! There were 2 blocks of ice in the Winter Palace that are completely hollowed out. If she put the body inside the block of ice, it would look like a service cart.
That's...
Miss Hall, you put the body in the block of ice and used the lift trolley to move it, didn't you?
I never imagined he would be able to deduce so much from just a single sketch. But what if it was just a mistake, like you said before? Doesn't prove anything.
I agree that alone the sketch is worthless. Once you remove the body, the service cart will revert back to a lift trolley. That's why the lift trolley was left behind in the fountain patio. And without the service cart, there would be no place for you to put your chocolate.
The chocolates I give you present.
Until then, the chocolates had sat on top of the service cart as you gave them away. But when you gave them to us, you took them from your pocket.
Ah, now that you mention it, they were a bit melted. But they were still really sweet and tasty.
So,
Do you have any more?
Okay. So why was it necessary to put them in your pocket halfway through?
That's because...
That's because once the body was disposed of, you no longer had a service card.
Ah!
Hold it right there. If she put the chocolates in her pocket and left the lift trolley in the patio, then where did the tablecloth go?
If she had been forced to put the chocolates in her pocket, she wouldn't have had time to dispose of the tablecloth.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, can you answer that for me?
The tablecloth wasn't hidden. It's right in front of us. Is she wearing it?
Do clarify. The tablecloth used to hide the body. Where is it now?
But didn't Alicia pull it out of the fountain today?
No, she's pulling out the fluorescent cloth, I believe. Let's look. And yeah, the tablecloth is supposed to be white, not whatever this thing is.
Yeah, she is wearing it. Wait, go
Wait,
back
what?
to the sketch.
Where?
Her dress is completely green. And then
Oh! What?
she has like an apron on.
Oh my god! I was making a joke when I said that. Isn't it obvious? Actually, not really. I thought it was a joke. Miss Hall is carrying it with her out in the open. Ah!
Is he alive? Hello?
It's 10 Mbps Wi-Fi.
Oh no.
Out in the open.
Minutes.
Ah, you mean...
Miss Hall, you are wearing the tablecloth around your waist. The block of ice was not encased in a glass case. In other words, the tablecloth was in direct contact with the block of ice. If we have it examined, we will undoubtedly find traces of sherbet on it. Miss Hall, you will turn in your tablecloth to the oh God. You will turn your tablecloth over to the police at once.
There's no need to examine the tablecloth. It is just as you say. I stole the poison from Madame Delicia, and I moved the body. I have done terrible things. Madame Delicia, I am so sorry. 1 week ago, I took your Megatoxin X bottle. I slipped it into the man's pocket to make it look like suicide. And if they suspected it was murder, the evidence would point to Madame Delicia. Hey! Casey? Stress eating.
Kate, what were you thinking? Weren't we always trying to save Mr. Master together?
I could not let myself be arrested. Not until I had proven Monsieur Master's innocence. From the very beginning, I had planned to turn myself in once everything was over. But I suppose it is too late to say that now.
Kate, why? Why would you go this far?
Even for Monsieur Shields, I've caused nothing but trouble. For the past 18 years, I have been a criminal.
This is the IS-7. Don't tell me that you are the true culprit.
My greatest crime was stealing the shepherd sculptures for my own selfish interests. When Monsieur Dover died, they were no longer just ordinary sculptures. They had become the final works of the sculptor Monsieur Master so deeply loved. What if they melted before Monsieur Master returned? With that in mind, I couldn't let anyone touch them, not even the police. Even though I knew it was wrong, I moved them to the mansion's freezer. However, I only wanted to preserve Monsieur Dover's art. I did not know his body was hidden among them.
So she stole the sculptures without noticing the body.
Monsieur Master would never take another person's life. But because of me, the body vanished and Monsieur Master was found guilty. It's all my fault. That kind man, he treated someone like me as family. He meant more to me than anyone else, and yet...
Kate.
When Monsieur Master was found guilty, I was chased out of this mansion. I was finally able to reclaim the mansion just a few days ago, but... when I saw the sculptures still sleeping away in the freezer, I realized that I was the one who hid Monsieur Dover's body. However, the statute of limitations had already expired. Therefore, I could think of no other way to atone for my sins.
Bullshit. No, just kidding. It appears I have misunderstood her. It seems she caused this entire incident in order to save Mr. Master.
What you think about, Mr. Edgeworth? Those chocolates? 'Cause me too.
Yeah, we'll get them later.
Save some for me.
There is one
I want
thing...
some. No, you can't. But
Not for you. There is one thing that has been bothering me this whole time. Why would Miss Hall plan a murder with such uncertain method like poison gas? And the reason she disguised the Autumn Palace to look like the Winter Palace was to make those involved in the incident 18 years ago confuse the two rooms.
I wonder what Kate was trying to accomplish. That seems kind of stupid.
She was trying to prove Mr. Master's innocence. In that case, Miss Hall's true objective was
To find the true
culprit.
culprit.
Probably.
Because they'd go back to check if the body was there.
Yeah. Perhaps she was trying to find the true culprit? Miss Hall, were you trying to prove Mr. Master's innocence? You wanted to reveal the true culprit and have the police find the body from 18 years ago. Was that not your true goal? By displaying those sculptures, you would attract those involved in the past incident. Only two people would have known where the body was hidden. You and the true culprit.
The culprit would have been panicked knowing that the body would be displayed publicly.
Yes, and if the culprit really showed up, there's the risk they'd erase their tracks. In the worst case scenario, they might have even stolen the body. So, how could she protect the evidence while simultaneously luring in the culprit?
I see. That's why she made the Autumn Palace look like the Winter Palace.
Yes, and then, Miss Hall, you must have thought, whoever opens the Pisces case, believing it to be the Gemini case, must be the true culprit of the IS-7 incident.
what?
But that means that person is the true culprit?
I'm rude. Please wait a moment, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you realize what you're saying? Do you intend to accuse that person of being the culprit behind the IS-7 incident?
Miss Hall was trying to trap the true culprit. If so, wouldn't the person who fell for the trap be the true culprit? However, I have no evidence to back up my claims. If I make a formal accusation without any proof, it will not end well. Should I announce the true killer of Isaac Dover? I feel like
Let's check our evidence real quick.
we don't have that much. We have the picture of the two of them, but this kind of makes it seem like they were friends. Or does it?
Not
No, not really.
He looks angry and the other guy looks uncomfortable.
I mean, that's most parent-teacher days, though, right? Everyone's uncomfortable.
That's true.
Your son is
Not
failed.
angry like the guy with the hat.
It's still not a very convincing argument, though. He looks uncomfortable and he looks angry. Ergo.
I don't think you're submitting evidence. I don't think you're submitting evidence yet. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Really? So you think we should go for it?
Crickets.
Said it wouldn't end well.
We should
But
probably
for
trust his
who?
instinct. Oh, call an ambulance, but not
Baguette.
for me. I feel this is also one of those moments in the game where I feel like it's kind of a subversion.
What does your gut tell you?
My gut tells me don't.
Nad.
Nad. Let's see.
Yeah.
Should I be more careful and do it after I've collected more evidence? Oh, wow, never mind. No. If I miss this chance, I might not be able to work on this case any further. Above all, I can't just leave the true culprit at large any longer. I can't just leave the people that have suffered for 18 years. I will solve this case by my own hand. What I should do is reveal the truth. I was wrong, guys, sorry. In that case, there is no need to hesitate.
Take that to heart, Ned.
Yes, that's correct, Judge Courtney. I indict this person as the true culprit behind the IS-7 incident.
Isn't it indict?
Oh, indict. I have no idea how to pronounce. I barely say this word.
It was a genuine question.
Oh, is it? I don't know. Indict, indict, and I don't know. Maybe it's different for British people.
No.
No. Take that!
Dane Gustafia, who fell victim to the poison gas, is the true culprit of the IS-7 incident.
Gusty is.
Mr. Gustavia.
Miss Hall, didn't you believe that if you opened the gallery, the true culprit would come? That's why you set up the poison gas trap, is it not?
You truly have a gifted mind, just like your father. It is as you say, Monsieur Edgeworth.
Now, would you please tell us the whole truth?
I have nothing more to hide. I will tell you everything. I set a trap in the gallery to find the true culprit. Before the gallery opened, I left only the Autumn Palace unlocked. At opening time, when I went around to unlock each room, I discovered that the Autumn Palace had been locked from the inside. I knew that the true culprit was on the other side of the door. My hand was trembling.
All that was left for the trap to do its work.
I heard when Sophia was exposed to the poison gas. I realized he was the culprit. And I thought that if the police discovered Monsieur Dover's body, it would prove Monsieur Master's innocence.
Why didn't you ever come talk to me? There might have been another way.
I know that you did everything you could for me over the past 18 years. However, all of this had been brought on by my own crime. That's why I wanted to save Monsieur Master as soon as possible.
Okay.
Not only that, the police hid the fact that the body went missing 18 years ago. Even if I reported the bodies, there was a chance that the truth would be hidden again. That's why I caused the incident at the museum's opening, with as many witnesses as possible.
I'm sorry. Gregory, Mr. Master, even you. I couldn't protect anyone.
Mrs. Shields, it must be tough on him as well.
The one who should be apologizing is moi. Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields, I'm terribly sorry. I shall accept whatever punishment I am given. However, I must ask of you, please clear Monsieur Master's name.
The truth that was hidden for 18 years was revealed in an unexpected manner. However, to think that things would end this way.
What?
We'll see you guys for the final part next time.
Oh boy.
Miss Hall, have you
Let's do
composed
this.
yourself?
Yes.
What you did, no matter the reason, was unforgivable.
Yes, I know.
However, you committed this crime in order to prove Mr. Master's innocence. If the true culprit is someone else, we have a duty to re-investigate.
Is he gone? Oh shit, okay. Overruled! No false evidence from the IS-7 incident remains in the official case files.
He disappeared again?
I think he just came back.
Oh, okay.
Moreover, there is no evidence to lend credence. I read that right.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty sure you did.
Okay.
I am here. I'm back.
Okay,
There she
welcome
is.
back.
Right. However, there's no evidence to lead credence to Miss Hall's testimony.
Oh, it's Credence apparently.
It is credence, right? We should first arrest Miss Hall as the culprit behind today's incident.
Objection! We cannot be certain that all the case files are accurate. After all, the prosecutor in the case has a history of forging evidence.
Are you suggesting that the PIC overlooked such a prosecutor?
That's
We would
none
never
of
do
my
such a thing. All our
concern.
prosecutors are innocent.
Or what?
All our prosecutors are innocent. We would never have someone like that.
Of course.
That's none of my concern. The truth is that evidence was falsified, and the fact that Dover's body from 18 years ago was just discovered proves it.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I can see the remnants of Prosecutor Von Kammer within you.
What did you say?
You heard me, bitch. You try to deceive the PIC and fabricate the truth. You're gonna die. Let me inform you of or rather, the PIC's logic. Shh. You're all gonna die. I acknowledge that Prosecutor Von Kammer fabricated information about the body. However, he successfully convicted Mr. Master as an accomplice. I believe that the true culprit was Mrs. Curator herself. She even attempted to murder Mr. Gustavio today in order to pin the blame on him.
Is that really what the PIC believes?
Whoa.
Think of Law and Order, my favorite TV show.
It seems she
Is
intends
it Law
to
and
hide-
Order SVU?
Yeah, it's my favorite TV show.
It seems she intends to hide the truth for the sake of the PIC. At this rate, neither Mr. Master nor Miss Hall will be saved.
Who needs an android when you can have an edroid?
You need to press something here.
Hold it! If she wanted to pin the crime on somebody, why choose Mr. Gustavio?
Mr. Gustavia suspected Miss Hall was the criminal, as he attempted to confirm whether or not the Gemini sculpture was genuine. He was caught in the trap and to silence him forever.
Objection! Can you prove that theory?
Mr. Gustavia is currently teetering on the brink of death. There's probably no way to prove it unless he regains consciousness. In other words, there is nothing we can do for now.
That can't be true. There must still be something we can do.
You still don't get it, do you? Allow me to give you a clear explanation. We already have ample evidence for both the I-7 incident and today's poison gas incident. There's no need to investigate any further.
Alright, we need to present some sort of loose end, I think.
The handprint is definitely a loose end.
It is.
Sorry, finger marks.
Ah! Judge Courtney, don't you have a problem with that statement just now?
Should I have a problem with it? Your parents streaming? It's none of my concern.
Exactly. Because there's no problem at all.
Speaking in the first place. I did read it.
I don't think that
In that
left a
case, if
good
you were
impression.
speaking in the first place.
The flamethrower, though. Was that the IS-7 incident, or...?
I'm pretty sure that was this one, because we found it today. Wait, was
So
it?
This has
Mr.
to do-
Gustavia might
Huh?
have been using it to try and melt the sculpture? Or the glue on the glass?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Gustavia's, maybe. Wait,
That's
doesn't he
what
use-
said.
what, sorry? What?
That's what I had said.
Oh, that's what you
That
said.
Mr. Gustavia had used it to try and melt the sculpture
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
to see if the body was there or not.
right. How did I not pick that up? Is it proof though that it was ample? It's not ample evidence.
It's a loose end.
That's true. We don't know who used it, and this will further our case. So let's see.
Objection! Judge Courtney, there is a contradiction in your testimony.
I cannot authorize this statement.
And why not?
Because you're wrong, that's why.
What?
Because it's obvious. You're lagging. Or I'm lagging, someone's lagging.
No!
You're bluffing, that's the word.
Oh, is that the impression I give off? So
No!
I will present evidence that will silence
Oh,
your
Is it lagging? Maybe we're trying to prove it right.
Actually, we don't have a motive.
Ah.
There's no clear motive.
But this says something about a motive. Well, no, we do, right? Because it's like... I'm not sure
I mean,
who-
that just proves that they knew each other somehow. It doesn't prove that there's motive for murder. I saw a big ass jump right there.
Well, it's a starting point. It's a springboard.
Yes. But is it ample evidence that would hold up
it's
in
not
court?
No! It's not! I know full well that it isn't. God.
I mean,
if we're
I
not
can't
even-
think of anything else. Maybe the second
there's-
teapot?
There's one piece of evidence that is like has a mystery element that could tie to the other thing.
How is the finger marks not...
Look at all your
Okay.
evidence.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go again.
Statute of Limitations.
Yes. What's the cat's name?
Chocolate.
Look at all your evidence. Don't skim over your evidence.
Okay. Okay. We still don't know who used the murder weapon.
Um,
And who took this photo? And when was it taken?
Police?
Oh, I guess. It's just for the sake of being there, I guess. But this is another loose end. This is something we still haven't fully figured out yet.
There's a lot of loose ends here, but they're looking for something very specific.
Let's go through a little more, and if we find...
look at your evidence. Don't skim through your evidence. Look at.
No. We already know this isn't the one.
Yeah, no, yeah. When it says check, go check.
What? Check what?
When it says
What's-
check on the evidence, check it.
Oh. Okay. Well, we know this is the trap. And we know how he got inside. You know, he basically drilled a hole and he used a ladder and everything. According to Mr. Shield, this allows you to change the color of the cloth. Let me try it out.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
The cloth has started to glow.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
just, you don't need to examine anything. Just check something.
You said... Okay.
oh, just check, don't
We found
examine.
it. We found it at the fountain just now.
It was giving out a light blue aura while it was wrapped around the Pisces statue.
It seems this cloth is connected to this case, as well as the case 18 years ago.
What?
Okay,
I mean...
right. No shit.
Is that it?
No, it's not it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you're going the wrong direction. I'll tell you that.
Ah!
You're taking the super long way.
What?
One more. Not one more, but just keep on going right.
I'm confused as to how she had two teapots.
Alright, get out of this one, Daniel. Go right. Right. Right.
Sugar. Sugar.
It would be near impossible to recreate the composition.
What if it
So,
was the same sugar
What
that was
this
used...
tells me is that it is the exact same thing. Yeah.
What do you mean the exact same thing?
Because Delicia was saying that you can't recreate the same composition every time from sugar.
Ah, that's true.
And if it has the same composition, that means it's coming from the same source.
Do you reckon this is the same sugar that Gustavia used? For his own... Because we know that Gustavia helped Dover with his contest entry. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Not that there's a lot of evidence for that, but we do know that for sure.
Yeah. Ah, we know this because we played as Gregory Edgeworth. Okay, it's definitely not this. Well, this one has aroused the most discussion so far, so...
Let's try it out.
Alright.
Objection! There is still one piece of evidence from the IS-7 incident that remains No, there's like 4, Edgeworth. Take a look at this.
Sounds like a Capri Sun.
This is the forensic results from the Gemini sculpture that melted in the Winter Palace. According to the results of the analysis, traces of someone's blood were found. Who does this blood belong to? Until we know the answer, this case is still open. Oh.
There was blood mixed in with the remains of the Gemini sculpture. I heard nothing of this from Sebastian.
This was a report. You hear nothing from Sebastian. This was a report from Detective Gumshoe. I had planned to tell Mr. DeBest myself.
Oh, what the hell? That's bullshit.
Hiding evidence.
Oh no.
No investigative authority.
Hypocrite.
You still did as you please. Well, technically it was me, but
Am I lagging?
I shall report everything that transpired today at the PIC. No, I'm lagging.
I will not avert my eyes from the truth, nor shall I overlook the mistakes of the past. If you wish to report my actions to the PIC, be my guest. But in exchange, I want you to let me investigate this case to the very end.
Looking forward to it. Whatever the line was.
Lady Justine, what should I do now?
You're being suspected because you set off the poison gas.
Can you tell us the reason? Why are you open to Pisces case? That seems fine now.
Understood. I came to see Dover's works from 18 years ago. However, I accidentally entered the museum a half hour before it opened.
Miss Hall, there is nobody at the entrance, correct?
Since I thought the criminal from 18 years ago might be coming, I had no security guards in place. I didn't even lock the doors. I was very busy with opening preparations, so there was nobody on the first floor. In addition, I locked every palace door aside from the Ottoman.
I see. This must have been done in order to lure the criminal to the Autumn Palace. Which is why he ended up entering the Autumn Palace.
It's already suspicious that he snuck into the museum in the first place.
The gallery should remain silent. Unless you have any evidence that can prove his testimony false, I will not allow any objection.
Gallery? This isn't even a courtroom! Now then, why did you open the Pisces case?
I wished to view Sir Drover's handiwork up close. The Gemini sculpture. No, it was actually the Pisces, wasn't it?
Oh.
The lid had been frozen shut, so I borrowed a burner to open it.